Hi and welcome to Niagara News headlines for Monday, August the 13th, provided by Bullet News Niagara and ICFAD TV. I'm Annie Sylvester. Let's take a look at the local weather. First of all, tonight mainly cloudy skies, a 40% chance of showers overnight, a low of 17. Tuesday cloudy, a risk of a thunderstorm in the morning and afternoon and early evening, a high of 21. For Wednesday, a mix of sun and clouds, a 30% chance of showers, a low of 18, a high of 27. Thursday sunny, a low of 18, a high of 28. And for Friday, cloudy skies, a 60% chance of showers, a low of 21, a high of 24. And now to some of your top local headlines. Police have found a 16-year-old girl from Fort Erie who had last been seen early Monday and was reported missing. She had left her family home in the early morning hours after a verbal argument with family members. She hadn't been seen or heard from for a week, and family members were concerned for her safety as she had never done this before. On Sunday around 2:30 p.m., police found Brianna Lyon safe and sound. Police thanked the media and members of the public who circulated the notice through their social media networks, and police say this further proves the effectiveness of these tools as a way to assist them. Next to an update on that Grimsby fire last week where a man and a woman were found dead after emergency services responded to a call on Ridge Road West between Wolverton and Mountain Roads around 8:30 a.m. last Friday. The victims have now been identified as Ronald and Margaret Moyer, longtime residents of the area. The cause of the fire remains under investigation by the Ontario Fire Marshal's Office, but it has been determined that it's not considered suspicious in nature, and the death of the Moyers is directly attributed to the fire. This weekend in Old Fort Erie, a record number of historical reenactors came down to take part in Canada's largest battle, Re-Enactment. The annual siege weekend, which recreates some of the bloodiest clashes of the final days of the War of 1812, took place Saturday and Sunday and attracted more than 700 costume reenactors playing the roles of British, Canadian, American, and Native warriors, as well as civilian camp followers. The restored fort is on the grounds of Canada's bloodiest battlefield, where more than 3,000 troops were killed or wounded during the summer and fall of 1814 as the British Army drove back the last American invasion of Canada. And now to a new video program we have featured on Bullet News Niagara called In My Opinion with Niagara Falls City Councillor Carolyn Ionani. In her first episode, she talks about Niagara Health System Supervisor Kevin Smith's recommendations in his interim report to create a new South Niagara hospital as well as an urgent care centre and close several current aging facilities. Let's take a look now at a brief preview.
In my opinion, this is where Kevin Smith drops the ball. He declares that the mayors of those affected communities should cooperatively decide where the best location should be. And this process is to be done without the Liberal government even confirming that they will agree to Mr. Smith's recommendation that a new South Niagara hospital will be approved. It comes as no surprise that not one single site could be agreed upon, and the two suggested sites are Niagara Falls and Welland. And it's also no surprise that the Niagara Falls Council is supporting the Niagara Falls site. The Minister of Health, Deb Matthews, has declared she will not even become involved or make any decision until Mr. Smith's final report is submitted and the site selection process is finished. Now the real games begin. Which community will be able to persuade the powers to be that this new proposed hospital should be in their city?
For the full discussion, please go to bulletnewsniagara.ca. Okay, let's take a quick break here. More news in a moment. Dr. Lococo's dental office in downtown Niagara Falls is located at the corners of Queen and St. Clair at 4674 St. Clair Avenue.
Hello, I'm Dr. Lococo Sr. Your teeth could be your best friend or your worst nightmare, as you know. Come and visit me and I'll teach you how to make your teeth your affordable best friends.
And welcome back. Olympic boxer Mike Strange has taken little downtime since his box run across Canada for children's cancer research. This past weekend, he was the key organizer in Heater's Heroes Run for Children, a run inspired by his mentor Bobby Heater-Laval that gets folks walking the track at Oaks Park, with each mile representing a kid who has fought a life-altering sickness. Now, I caught up with Mike at the event. Let's take a look. Well, it's a gloomy day here in Niagara Falls, but spirits are definitely high at Oaks Park, where the Heater's Heroes Run for Children is taking place.
Heater Did a lot for charities in the Niagara region and helped children. Did a lot of events. He had a very vivid imagination, so he came up with different ideas. And Bob lost his battle to pancreatic cancer over 3 years ago. So in his legacy, we held last year. We held an event, Heater's Heroes Run for Children. This is the second annual. We helped about 15 children last year, and one of those children was Kelsey Hill, who passed away of brain cancer in December. And I became really close friends with her before she passed away. And one of the reasons why I did the whole box run was because of her.
Yes.
And this year's all the monies last year raised would go to Tender Wishes, and this year they're going to Heartland Forest, another great organization where it's basically a forest in Niagara Falls where they have trails and rides and fish ponds and stuff, and accessible to all children. It's out of the goodness of the heart that people are coming out and just basically by donations we're raising these funds. A box run was we basically ran, and people were saying, "Oh, you finished Terry Fox run." I ran where basically Terry didn't run, out of respect for his footsteps, and all money's raised. It was 3,149 kilometers that I ran, and it was really, really tough in 81 days. And it was just an amazing experience. We had a great team with us, great friends, and another inspiration, Matteo Mancini, who's here today. This kid is the biggest fighter that I'll ever know. And he never had a chance to come out to Victoria to finish the run with me. So he is carrying this flag, the same flag that I carried to mile zero, and he's going to lead us this whole lap and all the way up to the stage, and we're going to present childhood cancer this big fat check. Today, we are presenting Childhood Cancer Canada from Box Run. $100,000.
We're the leading partner of what is known as the C17. It's the Council of Hematologists and Oncologists in Canada, and they represent all of the 17 children's hospitals and treatment facilities across the country. So all of the money that you've raised will go directly to fund critical cancer research all across the nation. So I wanted to say thank you so much.
People out there who are sitting at home or not doing it, get out there. And we have this thing, it's running for the fight, and it could be anyone's individual fight. It doesn't have to be for cancer, it could be for MS, it could be diabetes. Go out there and try to make a difference, because it feels great at the end of the day too.
And that wraps up tonight's newscast. From everyone here at Bullet News Niagara and ICFAD TV, have a great night. I'm Annie Sylvester.